General Hospital, spoilers preview Wednesday, October 15th. Lulu lays down the law. Gio's surprising connection, and Molly's growing fear. The drama in Port Charles is heating up as family loyalties, old wounds, and shocking revelations collide. The General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 15th, 2025, promise an intense episode packed with emotional confrontations and startling discoveries. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havins-Bruning, enforces her boundaries. Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, meets a surprising new friend. And Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, can't shake her growing fear for her father's safety. Meanwhile, Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibaud, has questions that could reopen old wounds. And Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, thinks she's finally found the solution she's been searching for. Britt Westbourne demands answers from Lucas Jones. At the hospital, Britt Westbourne confronts Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, with a series of pointed questions, all revolving around Brad Cooper, Perry Shen. When Britt first returned to Port Charles, she was crushed to learn that Brad had left town. Once inseparable, the two shared an unbreakable, ride-or-die friendship. And now Britt wants to know exactly what went wrong. Lucas admits that while Brad had wanted to reconnect and prove he'd change, things took a different turn. Lucas found new love with Marco Rios, Adrian Oncondo, leaving Brad heartbroken and without reason to stay in Port Charles. Britt can't hide her disappointment, not only in Brad's departure, but in the sense of finality that now hangs over their complicated friendship. Lulu Spencer sets firm ground rules with Valentine Cassadine. Elsewhere, Lulu Spencer arrives at Steinmauer Prison with Charlotte Cassadine, Bluesy Burke, in tow. Determined to keep her word and visit Charlotte's father, Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. But this is no ordinary family visit. Lulu makes it crystal clear that Valentine will have to go through her first if he wants any access to their daughter. Valentine's irritation is evident, but Lulu refuses to back down. The tension rises when Jack Brennan, Chris L. McKenna, pressures Valentine for information. Something the prisoner refuses to provide unless he's granted a visit with Charlotte. Jack turns to Lulu for help, but she's having none of it unless her strict rules are followed. For Lulu, this isn't about revenge. It's about protecting Charlotte and drawing a firm line with a man who's crossed too many already. Tracy Quartermaine finds her perfect solution. Over at the Metro Court, Tracy Quartermaine sits at a table, deep in conversation with a high-powered attorney. She's determined to challenge Monica Quartermaine's Leslie Charlson will, a will she believes is an outright forgery. Tracy suspects that Veronica, Ronnie, Bard, Erica Slezak, who recently inherited the Quartermaine mansion instead of Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, may not even be who she claims to be. The lawyer she's meeting with seems to have a strategy that thrills Tracy. Not only can they prove the will is fake, but that Ronnie herself might be an imposter. For the first time since losing the mansion, Tracy's signature smirk returns. Her eyes flash with triumph as she exclaims, "That's exactly what I wanted to hear." Gio Palmieri's unexpected friendship. Meanwhile, at Bobby's diner, Gio Palmieri shares a surprising moment with none other than Ronnie Bard. Sitting at the counter, the two strike up a pleasant, easy conversation. Gio, who missed the Quartermaine will reading, is cautious but curious. Ronnie, however, seems relaxed, even friendly. She greets him with warmth, mentions that she's now the owner of the Quartermaine mansion, and even invites him to visit anytime he likes. Before parting, she makes sure to introduce herself properly, adding an intriguing twist to their budding connection. Could this unexpected friendship complicate the Quartermaine drama even more? Molly Lansing Davis's deepening fears. At the Port Charles Police Department, or possibly the courthouse, Molly Lansing Davis confides her growing fears to Detective Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zampronia. Her father, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, has gone completely silent, and the story fed to her, that he's off on some digital detox retreat, doesn't sit right. Earlier, Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, had expressed her own unease over Rick's disappearance, further feeding Molly's dread. Unable to locate any legitimate retreat that fits the description, Molly's instincts are screaming that something is terribly wrong. Her hands shake as she admits to Dante, "I can't shake the feeling, something's happened to my dad." Wednesday's episode of General Hospital delivers everything fans crave: family tension, romantic fallout, deepening mysteries, and shocking confrontations that could change Port Charles forever.